Hello guys, Luie here again. Today I'm going to give you a guide about Flashy Flash, our next upcoming SSR Plus. I would have done a slide for the screenshots and hints for Flashy Flash, but it was kind of pointless due to the fact that the bots pretty much released it on the day of Flashy Flash reveal. And as well, there's a screenshot of Sensui DMing Speedy and getting soft confirmed that Phoenix Man is next, meaning that he is a wheel character, which is interesting. I would assume that we would have got Garl's rerun instead of automatically heading towards Phoenix Man wheel. It's a weird process that Moontron is doing due to the fact that we had King rerun and they were not going to give us King's keepsake. But due to us requesting it a lot, we got it. It's just weird that it's pretty much very peculiar now due to them discontinuing the gift codes, so we're no longer getting gift codes at all, which sucks, and it's a minimal effort thing that they can do, and it helps them a lot, but I'm not sure why they did that. It just seems that we're nearing the end times, huh? I mean, it is what it is. Can't really change it. We can try, but it's quite inevitable. We'll just keep seeing the game spiraling down. But those who like it and enjoy it will still play and spend. Well, Flashy Flash attack skill. It's basic, just a single attack. Nothing to it. Nobody really cares about that. But the Ultra Ultimate, with his keepsake, he ults, no energy is consumed, does AoE with 5 consecutive strikes, deals damage by 120% of attack, but with keepsake 150%. Grants specialized acceleration, increases speed of an ally in the same column to 90% or 95 with keepsake. Flashy Flash speed only when ally speed is lower than expected. Lasts for one round. Specialized acceleration is a new concept which will be brought up with Zombie Man later on. Then he removes energy 1 or 3 with keepsake, and it does not stack with fear like people like King SSR or SSR Plus, along with Watchdog Man. And this is what makes a specialized acceleration better than regular acceleration. A starter battle grants specialized acceleration increased by 5%, then with 5-star limit break 20, then 5p 25%. If the primary target speed is lower than Flashy Flash, deals 300% attack as extra damage. After the character acts, remove the basics acceleration like King, Amai, and Sonic, which pretty much anyone that gets sped up, they revert back to like having no speed, to be in random formation. Anybody can attack first, whatnot. Is extremely strong. Like, this is a new concept. Also, it being a column speed up is very new. So basically, had to figure out what one character you want to speed up and what one others you just want to be there. It will be speed order management a bit as well, along with formation. Awaken passive. Flashy Flash has a 70% chance to trigger evasion. Awaken 2 and an ally in the same column has a 50% chance. And with them triggering the evasion, deals 400% attack as extra damage to one random enemy that is not in an unyielding state, and restores HP by 150% of attack 3 to 4 times if awakened 2, which is kind of nifty, I'd say, but it's kind of Like, the only big takeaway around here is just getting it for the 2 speed growth, and that's about it. Like, this is fine. It's okay to have. I mean, like, you get some extra damage and some bit of healing, but it's not really like major. Then how to build Flashy. You'll like speed, pretty much what matters with him. Doesn't matter on what buff percent, like def, HP, or attack. You just want speed, triple speed bonus. Then to attack if possible, but just rarely, so it doesn't really matter. Along with S-class buff, 3 times bonus damage percent, which will help with his Awaken 1 passive along with his Awaken 2 passive. Then just regular attack to help increase the damage and heal. Then with type buff, doesn't really matter. You could just have all flat attack or 3 crit rates, but pretty much just slap anything that you have. Then fiery and ninja set. I mean, the best you want is attack, then speed. But all that matters is pretty much just speed as the substat. Like any main stat, like at HP or attack and even defense. Like, if you're not a competitive player, I'd say hold off on making HP and defense speed. But if you're an extremely competitive player and you're not getting your last fiery piece or ninja piece, if you're still building those, I'd make them. But that's up to you, honestly. Personally, like, the best way is just to wait for an attack speed. That's the best thing to do. But if you want to rush it, go right ahead, but that's up to you. Then for sigils, doesn't really matter. You can have them opened or locked, but the best use of your sack, you should have it locked. There's no reason to have this unlocked besides maybe getting some extra stats, but not really that game changer. Then with his talent 2 and 3, talent 2 is basic, just attack and the HP along with crit rate and damage rate. Then tier 3, you want the attack and HP along with the bonus damage boost. Then if you'd like, do the other nodes, but they're pretty much optional. You don't really have to do it, but up to you. Should you pull Flashy Flash? Flashy Flash pros, pretty much just a PvP unit. Helps the speed order, but whoever's faster wins, of course, how it usually goes. Unless if you're like heavily statted like Luie or Mass X, you could run those. You could run a speedster while being slow, but depends on the player and who you're facing and the situation and whatnot. But he does decent in PvE, not much, but with every SSR plus, their stats are a lot higher than regular LSSR and SSR. Here as well, like in the beginning, most of us will most likely 5-star Flashy Flash, but Flashy Flash won't be faster than a 5P King. You could try experimenting, having King sped up by Flashy Flash in the same role, then whatever character that's in front of or behind Flashy Flash, speed them up. Also, the character acceleration by Flashy Flash Plus can also deal 300% a character's own attack as extra damage, which from the clips previously where I discussed his Awaken passive, you can see Phoenix Man dealing damage to Guryu along with Flashy Flash dealing damage towards AVM. Just a little bit of nifty things to keep in mind, but doesn't really do much compared to other units that are heavily statted. Like if you're a top player, that'll be like kind of minuscule, but it'll be somewhat of a slight edge, but not really. And the cons, you pretty much need everything. Awaken 2, Keepsake, and 5P as fast as possible to keep up with the meta and with Arena and PvP. But if King is faster than Flashy Flash, which will be the initial first week, so don't expect anything new. King Sealed will not be affected by Flashy Flash. Instead, King seals 3 energy. Flashy Flash removes 1 energy. Enemy is left with 2 energy. Then pretty much pick who you want to speed up. Right now, the best choice will be Atomic Samurai, and then later on with can't pronounce his name, with GG coming out. You pretty much want Koketsu to ult instead of Atomic due to GG silencing units. For me, I feel like free to play on all spenders should skip. Like, he's a PvP unit, won't really benefit you at all in PvP. People like mid spenders should pull Awaken 1, if possible pull Awaken 2, but that'd be your decision. But due to the fact now that we are speeding up the meta, I almost want to say that mid spenders should skip. And then with Wells and Leviathan, it doesn't matter, just get it all. Except for double Keepsake. I mean, Leviathans can do that, but regular Wells should not. Then team builds. This is what I have in mind for all the characters that we have currently. This mostly applies to like mid spenders and Wells. Koketsu for the crows, along with Boros for the crows. I mean, not crows, but his minions. Then Guryu. But if you have a Awaken 2 Guryu or 3, this will help you out a bit with the energy, because you want Koketsu to ult and Garo as well for the breakthrough. But it would just be a bit of speed order, making Boros the slowest unit, because you just want him there for his minions and that's about it. You don't really care for his ult. Then down below, you could run a variation of King's sped up by Flashy Flash, making it semi good at the beginning till later on, where it just falls off due to everybody getting 5P Flashy Flash and removing regular acceleration. What? Be nifty. Best works with Awaken 2, Guryu, or 3. But even chance, like if you have let's say a 2-star chance, you get 1 energy. But it'd be a bit of a gamble, honestly, to see how it plays out. You might want to do some moving with Garo just to see where he fits well. But yeah. Then the middle team, more focused on Silver Fang, but along with speeding up Atomic, the minions of course. Then if you don't like Silver Fang or he's not doing much, just switch him out for CK and place him in the front. Then if you don't have Keepsake with Guryu, then place Guryu in the back to give berserk rate to Koketsu and Atomic. Then the team on the far right is just centered on Atomic being sped up, then his minion, then Boros' minions, then whatever units you have, like either Metal Bat or CK. But this is just for people that just pull for the semi-must pulls and other characters that help out a decent bit in PvE or majorly in PvP. But that'll be up to them. Be quite hard to really play anything new. Like, you're pretty much stuck with what you got if you're not pulling the most pulls or the characters that help a lot in PvP. Now that banners are rushed, I almost want to say, like, if you're not willing to spend a lot of money anymore, just get Flashy Flash entirely. Like, you're fine without Flashy Flash. It's better to go for PvE units more. I hope you progress in Mirage Trials if you're still stuck in there, along with Crescent Tower, which is the major thing at the moment. Most of us can't really get past 40 or 40 on upper, not 40 on upper, I mean like 49 on upper and 40 on lower. It just depends on your situation, honestly, and what you want to do moving forward. You could skip every upcoming SSR Plus and just wait for UR meta, which is fine. Like, you can get all Awakened 2s by then, those who matter, like Boros Core, if you want to get Sonic UR as well, or just go for Metal Bat along with King. But that's your decision, to either hoard now and wait till then, or just go with the flow and just pull the characters that you like. I mean, now that we're pretty much at the end game of the game's life, you can play for fun or play competitively or just hoard. But who knows, your hoarding may pay off, or the game gets shut down and you don't really get to use the tickets and resources you had saved. So it sucks, but it's possible. I think this wraps it up at the end. There's not much to say besides Flashy Flash is going to be in your extreme chain for a while, unless you're paying 2 extra tries a day, which is decent. You can do 6, but the third one is quite expensive. Well, hope you guys enjoy. If you did, leave a like and subscribe, and also join my Discord. It's in the link below. Discord is pretty chill. It's mainly there for those who want to grow and want to know how to spend their money more optimally. But other than that, it's fine. Hang out, do whatnot. We have bots to entertain yourselves if you like. But you guys have a good day. Bye.